Hey everybody, how you doing? Happy Friday. Sean Fury here, creator of the Stars Life Navigation Program and the Hero Support Network, with a little hero support for you. Question: do you take for granted that your life is the way it is just because that's the way it is? That things are happening at home, at work, at school, and they're completely outside of your control. This is the thing, right? Our beliefs about our situations and especially about what we can and cannot do about them, are having a massive impact on our quality of life in those places. And especially when it comes to the beliefs that we've taken for granted. Uh, I just have been around, people for so long who have continuously seemed to try to stand up for themselves, and they always back down in the end. They have tried to break out of these bad habits and these bad family systems, but they always end up coming back in the end with their tail between their legs. And I just, I've watched that and I've realized that I cannot succeed in that area either. And so rather than put a great deal of effort in to my own potential successful future outcome that I secretly used to dream of having, right? Maybe that was to have a good experience with my family. Rather than try to pursue that goal, I'm just going to instead lower my standards just a little bit today and allow that abusive person to take advantage of me again. And when I think about saying no to them because maybe they're just completely out of line and they want to live with me without paying rent, or they want me to buy all their groceries and supplies, and they don't think they need to contribute to the household, or they don't need to work for it, that I should just keep on doing it all for them and being their servant caretaker, right? You got to watch out for what I call the slow boil effect. I don't know if that's a technical term or not, but I think it should be, because we've all heard that analogy of the frog in the pot. When you put the water in like lukewarm, and the frog will jump in, and then you turn the heat on, it won't jump out, because if you put it in when it's hot, it will jump out because it doesn't want to get burned. But if you put it in the lukewarm water and then you just wait and wait and wait, there's a motorcycle going by. If you just put it in the lukewarm water and then watch what happens, it'll boil to death, right? And I've seen this happen in a lot of my own friends and family, and you may have too, where people start out as powerful beings, right? Maybe you know someone who's a tall, strong man, and yet you see him allowing these people who don't have good character like he does, they don't have a job like he does, they don't have housing or money or success like he does, taking advantage of him. And you see whenever he thinks about saying no to them, they say, "I'm going to flip out and ruin your life." And so he doesn't want to have that conflict, and so he just kind of accepts them and puts up with it and tries to see them as someone who, maybe has a problem with their behavior or their personality, but they should be just accepted for who they are. Well, I want you to be aware that when you do that for a long period of time, what's likely to happen is that your standards, which used to be appropriately high, start to diminish. I'm going to put up with this. Now today I'm going to put up with that. Now tomorrow I'm going to put up with this other thing. And before you know it, you're in Doormat City where people are walking all over you. And so you've got to be able to take a look back and say, why am I allowing this to happen? At what point did I lose myself? At what point did I give away my power? And that's what they mean when they say it's time to take your power back, right? Some of us might not want to have to deal with, anxiety and pain that's associated with our past traumas. And so we just try to think of life as a joke. Like, nothing matters. It's all just fun and games, haha. Nothing to be taken, we don't have to take things seriously. Like, if somebody's not getting along, then just whatever. But the reality is, you want to balance that sense of humor with reverence, because there are some things that deserve to be honored, and your well-being is one of them. All right, just some food for thought. Enjoy your day.